What's going on, guys? It's your boy Adjen back again for another Alchemy Stars video, and for today it's time for some Reinhardt Team building session. And first of all, I will take the L when I said that Reinhardt is at the bottom of the 3 new units during my first impressions of her. It turns out that Reinhardt is stupidly broken. Why and how is she broken? That one needs its own video, so stay tuned for that one. So if you wanna get notified, you know the drill, subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell. So with all of that being said, let's move on to the main topic of the video, which is team building for Reinhardt. So I have this Excel sheet here. Take note, guys, that you can just mix and match. You can substitute any unit as long as they fulfill the same role. For example, you can substitute any DPS on Requiem spot. Something like that. Also, these are all based on my opinions and my experience from playing, so take it with a grain of salt. So we have here team number 1 composed of Reinhardt as the captain, preferably BT3 with preemptive strike, Nemesis considering max breakthrough, Irido with preemptive strike, MBT Requiem, and Florin at least BT3 with preemptive strike. This is probably the best optimal team for Reinhardt. It's kind of a well team setup, but it's just stupidly busted. Non-MBT Iridon can still work well, but it is still preferable to have her at max breakthrough, since max breakthrough Iridon is stupidly OP. For this team, BT3 Reinhardt, BT3 Florin, and MBT Nemesis have great synergy since they all share the same cooldown at 4 rounds. Also, MBT Reinhardt plus MBT Florin will also synergize very well with MBT Iridon. Requiem is here to add additional firepower if you need more additional DPS. If you are doing a content that does not need a healer, then you can slot in an additional DPS like Requiem. So Requiem is here, one of the top picks for this flex spot. So next, moving on to the Team 2. Team 2 is a modified version of Team 1 where we replace Requiem with Michael. Honestly, both Team 1 and Team 2 are optimal teams on their own. You just put in Michael here if you need more mobility and her HP cut. And you are fighting a multi-tile boss because Michael is much better at killing multi-tile boss than Requiem is. So Michael is here on the flex spot. The holy trinity of a Reinhardt focus team is at least BT3 Reinhardt, BT3 Florin, and MBT Nemesis. Those three have a very good synergy with each other because they all share the same cooldown. And then the vacant 2 slots, you just fill in whatever available units that you have. So next we have Team 3. So for Team 3, we remove Requiem in place of Roy. Roy is a DPS healer, but Roy is prepared to have dupes. That additional surrounding cluster to his range is vital in some of the difficult stages in the game. So if your Roy has no dupe, then we go in for team number 4, this one. Team number 4, we replace Roy with Nadine. Nadine is better than Roy when it comes to healing if Roy does not have any dupes. I've tested this one when I'm doing high spire floor and my dupeless Roy is not sufficient enough to heal my team. And yes, Team 3 and Team 4 are mostly used for stages that need HP sustain, so we need to slot in a healer in the team. Moving on for the Team 5. So Team 5 here, we have Reinhardt, Beverly, Gronru, Requiem, and Florin. This one is way less demanding since we replace Nemesis and Iridon with the Portile Converters. I can attest that this team has almost the same performance with the optimal team. This team, in my experience, is best suited for longer fights. That's just what I get from using this team. I don't have an MBT Nemesis, so I usually use this team. And then number 6, we have here, we just replace Requiem with Michael, same like the previous team. It all depends on the content that you are trying to clear. Other alternatives for Requiem and Michael are Rebi, Luke, and Amimori. Those are also pretty good substitute if you don't have Michael or Requiem. Next, for Team 7 and Team 8, we just slotted in a healer by removing one of the flex spot, same like we did in the previous teams. We removed the DPS unit and replaced them with a healer like Roy and Nadine. Again, if your Roy has no dupe, Nadine is better at match healing. So take note on that one. Team 9 is an F2P or low budget team for Reinhardt. Unimate is pretty common as she is a 3-star, same with Nadine which is a 4-star. You can get Beverly from the achievement box, so she is technically free now. Plus, she is more accessible since she gets featured in the Star Store shop. And then lastly, Requiem is free from the old seal. It may not be as powerful as the other teams are, but it is still pretty viable. You can also build an Illumina Federation focus team since Reinhardt buffs every Illumina unit. But I can't think of a very viable team as of now. The only thing that I can come up is a Reinhardt with a Illumina Forest team consisting of Hero, Shubon, and Altar Barton. And then there is one more spot open. Maybe add in Migard there, but I don't think the tile conversion from Hero and Shubon are enough. Anyways, that is all for Reinhardt's team building. As I've said earlier, some units are replaceable or interchangeable. You just mix and match. You can substitute any unit as long as they fulfill the same role. And that's it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace!